These mazes offer a very brief distraction, perfect for moments on the train or while waiting in the doctor's office or similar situations. With each maze solvable within like 3 to 10 minutes approximately, they're ideal for quick challenges. Hey everyone, this is Attackers, and today I got something really cool for you, because today I will show you the one card maze or mazes. There will be a season 2 now on Kickstarter, and I was asked if I wanted to do like a little preview on that. And I definitely wanted to do that because I actually know the one card mazes already. There already was a season 1 with like a lot of mazes. Now there will be a season 2. These are games or activities, so to speak, like little puzzles where you have like a maze on just one card, right? And you go through like the entire maze here, and then you can twist the card and you can flip it to like somehow find the exit at some point, right? To like get to the exit. That's like the goal of the game. That's pretty cool. I will show you in a moment how that works. So what is the difference now between season 1 and 2? Let me first talk about that. Well, in season 2 we will have new mazes here, right? So we have a whole new set of mazes that you can just use like in the original. The only difference is, at least that was my impression, that these are a little bit easier to solve than the old ones. Like the old mazes, they could actually take quite a while to actually solve. These are a little bit easier, right? So I usually like finish one maze in like maximum 5 minutes. But that's not all. There's also like the boss set that you can get in the season 2, and that means you have like this boss here, and this one works a little bit different. I will also show you how that works, but these work a little bit differently and are a little bit more complicated than the regular mazes, and that's like a cool change of pace. And these usually I need like about 10 minutes to solve, like a little bit longer, right? So that is pretty much what that is. And another thing that is new in season 2 is now you can not only get the print and play files, but you can also get like the physical like print of that, and also all like really cool wallets. I will put something on screen, an image, so you can take a look at how that looks like. As usual, we'll put the link to the Kickstarter campaign in the description as well, so you can check that out. But these wallets are really cool. I'm actually thinking about backing that myself because I really like these. Little spoiler from a review in just a moment. And I will probably back these as well. All right, let me just kind of show you how that works. So let me take one of these mazes here. So for example, we have this one here, right? The one card maze planets right here. And you see, like, you always start here. And it like kind of also like shows you, like gives you a little tutorial here. And there are like 3 things we can do in such a maze. There are doors that have like these arrows, but we can only go through such a door or such a little area if the arrow is pointing upwards, right? So here I can go through, and then you always need to like go here with your either you use your finger, or I just do it with my eyes, so I know, okay, now I'm right here, right? And then to that door I cannot go, right? Because this one is not pointing upwards. It would need to be like this. But there's another room here, and in this room there's a spin icon. The spin icon means I can rotate the cards into any orientation. So of course I will spin it like this, right? So that now this arrow is upwards, so now I can go through here and go through that door right here, right? And now I'm here. And then there's a flip icon, like one of these arrows, and that means I just flip the card in that direction, right? I just flip it like here horizontally. If I went through here, I would flip it vertically, right? So let me go through it here, and then I'm right here. And then see there's like another door there, another door there. I can go through both, and for both I can rotate. So now we see, to this exit we need to go into that orientation. So I need to actually rotate it like this. I can do it by going down here, rotating it like this, and then going through that door, and then flipping to the other side again. And now I just go up here all the way down here and flip the card again, and then I go here, and now we see, okay, now I have it in the right orientation. I'm right here, right? But I can't go through here because I first need to flip that somehow. So that doesn't work. So there are 2 options. I can either now go through that door here and then flip the card and then go back here, but then I still can't go through there. So let's see what I have on the other side here, right? I need to be able to flip the card like 180 degrees again, which I cannot do here. If I go here, I can flip the card here, but I can only flip it like this, right, to go out here again. So that doesn't really help me. So I will actually go back here, I think. Oh, that's kind of tough. You know what? Let me actually go in here and flip the card like this, so I can go out here again, and then I will flip it like that. That doesn't work either, so I will go back here. No, that all doesn't help me at all. Now I'm back at the start pretty much again, right? Yeah, that didn't really help me. So, you know what? I will backtrack all the way back to where I could flip down there. And then I will go in here again, flip the card again, and go back here. Then I will go in here, I think, and flip the card like this again. So I'm back to the original orientation that I had, and then I can go out here again. So I'm back here, all right? It's kind of hard to show on camera where I am, right? But I think you get like the idea. And then I will go back here. I need to flip it like this once. So let me go back here. And then go in here and flip the card like this, so I can go down here. And now you see, now I can go all the way down here. I can go through that door, that is great. Now, and then I flip the card like this, and then I can go through that door, and I'm at the exit. So that's how such a maze would work, right? These mazes are all a little bit different because they have different paths, right? They are not like extremely different. Like the idea, there are no new mechanisms. There are always like the three mechanisms. Doors you can go through when the arrow is pointing upward. You can like the spin icons where you can spin the card, and the flip icons where you can flip the cards. This is all, right? So there is not like there aren't any new mechanisms, at least in the regular mazes here, right? But they are different because they are just different layouts, right? The different layouts and also like different artworks, which I really enjoy. Yeah, just as a little comparison, like in the old ones, these are like this is like season 1 here, and these are like very similar as well, right? But you see, like these are a little bit more complicated because you have many more arrows and stuff, right? These are definitely I find these harder than the new ones. And then what we also have is these boss mazes here, and these are pretty cool. Like you actually have one card where it explains the mechanism. In essence, it's the same thing. You start here, and you always end in the boss room, but you need to like enter the boss room as many times as it says here. You see, like there is like an arrow up, an arrow down, and then an arrow to the left, and that's how you need to enter the boss room, right? So the first time you need to enter in this orientation here. The second time you need to enter the room in this orientation. You see the 2 points here, right? The arrow always needs to point upwards, and the last time you need to enter it in that orientation. And that is already the only change, but that change does a lot because you're like going back and forth, and you see like all these arrows here, right? You're like twisting, turning, and trying to get back into the boss room. First like this, then like that, and then like this. And when you manage to do that like 3 times, then you win, then you defeat that boss card. I will not show you that in detail now because it will like take a little bit longer, but just for you to know how that works, right? All right. So that is pretty much like what you will get in the season 2. There are like different sets you can get. You can get like the regular mazes. I think I don't even have all of them, right? And this is just a preview. There should be more mazes in here that I don't have. And also there are like the boss set here, and you can also get like the season 1 stuff. Like for season 1 it was like this, that you had like all of these mazes here plus all of these mazes in here, because you had like this really cool wallet that you could actually print and fold yourself, which is really cool, like a really cool little wallet here. I don't know if you can also get that for season 1, but like for the print and play version, I'm not quite sure. You will see that when the campaign goes live at the beginning of May. But you can definitely get like these really cool wallets here. There's like a lot of stuff to get, so I'm really looking forward to all of that. Well, that concludes my showcase for One Card Maze Season 2. Now let's dive into my preview of the game. So first and foremost, the artwork on these cards is delightful, maintaining the high standards set by Season 1. The variety of themes adds to the charm, and the standard poker size of the cards makes them incredibly versatile. Whether you choose to print them as they are or sleeve them like I did for added durability, and I just like to handle them this way, they fit seamlessly into standard deck boxes as well, adding to their convenience, because that's what I do. I just take all of these cards and I put them like in a deck box. I will also put like the other ones in there, so the deck box is like more than half full, and I have like all these mazes at my disposal, which is like really cool. As for gameplay, as I already mentioned, I hesitate to call them like games. They're more like akin to puzzles. And that's a wonderful thing. These mazes offer a very brief distraction, perfect for moments on the train or while waiting in the doctor's office or similar situations. With each maze solvable within like 3 to 10 minutes approximately, they're ideal for quick challenges. At first I was a little bit concerned about replayability, but that fear was unfounded. I still find myself revisiting Season 1 mazes to this very day. Each maze presents a fresh challenge as it's difficult to remember the exact path for each one. While the mazes do offer subtle differences in solving approaches, they don't feature drastically different mechanisms, except for the boss mazes. That's something you need to keep in mind, but then again, nonetheless, the enjoyment packed into just one card is really impressive. In conclusion, One Card Maze is a remarkable achievement, delivering like engaging and enjoyable puzzles on a very single card. The addition of boss mazes adds a refreshing twist to the experience, and I wholeheartedly recommend checking out this project when it goes live, especially taking a look at the boss mazes right here, down here, because these are like really interesting regarding their mechanisms. As always, the link to the campaign will be in the description as usual. Well, that wraps up my small preview of One Card Maze Season 2. I really hope you found the video enjoyable. As usual, I'm immensely grateful for your support, especially to my Patreon supporters, with a special acknowledgement to Thakanor and Ryan Hall for their generous contributions at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that. If you enjoy my content, you can support me in numerous ways by watching, liking and commenting on my videos, subscribing to my channel, supporting me on Patreon, and joining my Discord server to engage with me and my wonderful community. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the very next video. Take care everyone, stay safe, and cheers!